Welcome back to Spotlight. Sister Rakima, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. It's good to see you.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed. And I'm excited about the good thing that you're doing, the idea that you had for creating the website and bringing business and jobs and employees and employers together.
Yes.
I got to big up Henry Kettle, our Botanic Gardens gas station, Botanic Station. He has hired 7 young men for summer jobs.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah.
Awesome.
And I was so excited about that. I stopped in to get gas one day, sometime this week, Monday.
Okay.
And I saw all these kids working, wiping the windshield, pumping the gas. So I went in by Henry and I said, how many jobs you provide this summer? And he counted, he said about 7.
That's nice.
And I said, I got to big him up because this is really what we need our businesses to do, to set aside some jobs for the Christmas season, the summer season, and the Easter season, the Easter holidays.
I agree.
Those holidays, so that our young people could be employed, make some extra change, see what it is to make some money, and what that feels like to make your own money, and develop a work ethic.
I agree. If I can comment on that as well, I always say I like when employers, especially like you say, give young people that opportunity, because a lot of the time we see them and we just shun them away. Like we see them and give them an eye, like just go. Yeah. But they are our future. They are also the present, and I want to say that's a good thing that he did, especially being as young men.
Yes.
We have to embrace our young men and make them great citizens, make them great individuals. We have to empower our young people.
Develop a sense of responsibility.
There you go. I mean, we can't always turn them away or turn our backs towards them. We have to embrace them. So I just want to say that's an awesome thing.
Yeah.
That is an awesome thing.
And we want to encourage other employers
to do the same
as well. To do the same. And they could use your organization.
Yeah, they can.
They can use your organization to put advertisements, to advertise the jobs.
Definitely.
And I know that you help the young people to learn how to interview.
Learn, yes, definitely.
The skills of getting a job.
Definitely. Hirebvi, we are all about showing the young people the way, helping them and to develop their skills and that kind of thing. Because like I say, we can't continue to turn our backs towards them or against them. We have to embrace them because they are going to be the future. They're going to be our future leaders and that kind of thing. So yes, we have to embrace them.
So I give away some of the secrets of your motivation in my opening, because I talk too much.
That's fine. That's fine.
But let's hear it from you. What drove you or motivated you to get involved in this type of activity? Being able to identify that need. Was it a social cause for you or purely a business cause? What was it?
It was a social cause. I think it's also like a corporate responsibility, I think it's part of my responsibility to give back to my community. I am also HR manager at one of the telecoms in the BVA, and like I said, a lot of time, resumes will come to your desk.
Can I say the name of the telecom?
Sure, you can.
Yeah, CCT.
CCT.
Yes. CCT is a sponsor. Yeah, so
awesome, yes. So,
Human Resource Manager of CCT.
Yes, I'm also the Human Resources Manager of CCT. And a lot of time, resumes will come to my desk, and it's like, no, this is not how it should be. And even sometimes when you interview persons, their attire, the way they carry themselves, their posture, their body language, things like that, I'm like, no. I need to show them the way. And I thought about, okay, I'm already in the field of HR, then that's a start. So what I did, I put together the idea, catchy, Hirebvi.
Yes.
And thank you. And so that motivated me. How can I give back to my community? How can I make my Virgin Islands a better Virgin Islands? And I came up with the idea, Hirebvi, and I set out there. So with that said, we have since been in communication with many young people, trying to assist them and give them the tips and empower them and that kind of thing. We have been to the primary school, the high school, you know, to different events as well. So yes.
That's great. Now, how does a well, first of all, what is it? What is the operation? Hirebvi.
Well, Hirebvi really, we are, you can see, an employment agency. So we do assist job seekers in finding employment, and we assist employers in finding employees. We also have different seminars and workshops to also better enhance the skills of the job seekers, right? So right now we have a campaign and it's entitled Show Me the Way, a roadmap to employment. So with this campaign, it's gonna teach them how to craft their resume, how to ace the interview, and how to retain the job, right? So a lot of persons may just focus on, okay, I have the perfect resume and I have presented well at the interview, so now I have the job, but how do I keep the job?
Yeah.
And that is a very integral part, you know, the do's and the don'ts. You know, I should be to work on time, take 1 hour for lunch, I should probably put away my phone, you know, things like that.
I know a gentleman, a young man who got fired for, he was not supposed to have his phone
You see?
during the working hours, and they got cameras all over the place, and they caught him
Yes.
with the phone. Yeah.
Yes.
So that's one of the things.
So basically our slogan is connecting job seekers. So we aim to connect job seekers to employers, right, in the rightful way. You know, empowering them and giving them the skills and tips to go out there.
Okay. And your structure is a web, internet-based structure, a website. How
Yes.
does that work?
It's an internet-based structure for the most part of it. We do have a website that's hirebvi.com. So job seekers can go on there and they can find jobs that may interest them. And if that's the case, they can apply. Once they apply, it goes directly to the employer. If they're suitable, the employer will contact them, interview them. If successful, they're given a job.
Okay.
So that is the web-based part of it. I mean, we do also do like video interviews with different candidates and stuff, or we may have an on-site where we take them somewhere and we get to know more about them as well.
Okay. And so how do you get the jobs on the site?
Okay, so how that's done, basically, as an employer, you can definitely email us the content, or what you can do, you can post it yourself on the website. So there's a tab for employers, you click employers, post a job, fill in information, and that's that.
Okay, so employers can go to the website, and the website is?
hirebvi.com.
Oh, that's easy enough.
Yes.
That's the kind of address I like. Yeah.
It's simple, it's hirebvi.com.
Yeah. So you go to hirebvi.com, and the website comes up, and it has a tab that says employers.
Yes, sir.
Posting a job or something like that.
Yes, sir. Post a job.
Post a
Simple.
job.
It's very simple. Employers, post a job.
And you could put a job in there.
You put in the details,
Okay.
and you submit, and within 24 hours, we will review your submission, and then we post it to the website.
Okay. So you review it first, and then you
Yeah, we post it to the website.
And then now, when you're looking for a job, what you do when you go to the website?
When you go to the website, again, hirebvi.com, on the very front of the page, there's a list of jobs. So you just click on the job, because obviously they're by job titles. So whether it's a receptionist, an accountant, whatever it may be, you click on it, it gives you the full details, and then you can apply.
And do you submit resumes on the site as well? I mean, how when you apply, what comes with that application?
Well, when you apply to the job, you have opportunity to upload your resume at that point. So you click apply, and then you fill out an online application form. You can also upload your resume, and you should upload your resume, and then you hit send. Thereafter, you get an email confirming that we have received your application, and the employer has also received it as well. And at that point, the employer will then contact you thereafter if you're suitable for the position.
And so, if you go on the website, can you how easy it is for you to find a job that you want to apply for? I mean, is there like a code or something you could click on?
It's extremely easy. We have made the website very user-friendly. So you can put in keywords, you can search by location. So you can search by Tortola, Virgin Gorda, Antigua, Jasper, whatever island in the BVI. You can also search by keywords. So you're interested, let's say, probably in customer service or sales, accounting, whatever it may be. So you can put in the keywords to kind of filter your search. so you don't have to scroll through that many jobs.
And then jobs that say accounting will all come
Will
up,
all come up.
and then you could look.
Yes, jobs that's related to your search, your keyword search, will then populate accordingly.
Okay. Now you know that if you're going to get a work permit, you have to have advertisements in the newspaper,
Yes.
right? So while they got a job, right, so when the employer posts on Hirebvi, then they still have to go and get it post in the newspaper as well.
Not really.
Not really.
Not really. You have the option of posting your job with Hirebvi. What you do, you post the same way, the same criteria, at least a minimum of 2 weeks. You do it with Hirebvi. That is a cost of $45, regardless of how much text you may input on your job listing. And thereafter, you will just print the advertisement from the website and you submit it with your work permit application.
So the Labor Department has approved.
Yes.
They accept.
Yes, they accept the ads from Hirebvi.
From Hirebvi.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Thank
and
you.
so let me go over that again so that I'm clear. The employer posts on the site, and what you do, you have a place where you collect the money.
Yes, we do.
You have a MasterCard payment.
Yes, we do accept credit cards over the web. Of course, some persons may not want to use that option, and that's fine. We would arrange with you whether to collect the payment via check, cash, whatever other method you would prefer. But we do accept credit card for your convenience as well on the web.
Okay, so you could just do everything there.
You can do everything yourself. You can pay everything yourself.
So it's $45
for
to post
2
a
weeks.
job.
For 2 weeks,
To have
and
the job run on the site
$75 for a month.
Okay, to post a job for 2 weeks, and that's the minimum you need for labor.
Yes, so that be the minimum, the $45 for the 2 weeks advertisement, and thereafter you will simply print it from the website, submit it with your application to Labor Department.
Okay, so and what you get besides just having it posted as an employer, besides just having it posted on the site, what do you get any other benefits from having it posted on the site? I mean,
Well, when you submit your application with Hirebvi, rest assured, we also push it towards social media as well. A lot of people are there looking for jobs. So we push your advertisement towards social media. What you can also do is that when the applicants apply to your job posting, you have a back end on Hirebvi where you can manage them, you can rate them, make private notes. So you have an idea, okay, I interviewed this person, they weren't so good, you can rate them by stars, 5 stars, 4, 3, 2, 1. You also have a wider reach as well, right? So we have a global presence. We are on the web, obviously. So we have persons from all parts of the world. They would contact us from the Philippines, the USA, the Caribbean, all over.
oh, so you added, well, yeah, of course.
Yeah,
you're seeing
it's,
everywhere,
it's,
right?
it's
on
the web.
Right? Stupid question like I
It's
asked
the
you.
web. So, I mean,
Yeah.
you don't have to, not knocking a newspaper anyway, but you don't have to now go and purchase the newspaper. You just type in hirebvi.com, and like I said, just about anyone and everyone that has data can see it.
Okay. And you have a Facebook page?
We do have a Facebook page that is facebook.com/hirebvi.
Everything's simple.
It's simple, Hirebvi.
Okay, hi. Okay. So the employer, no, but you don't have the jobs posted on the Facebook page.
We sure do.
You have the jobs posted
We sure do. If you go onto the Facebook page, every time we post a job on our web, on the website, we post it on the Facebook page. We also have a tab on the Facebook page that says View Jobs. It's on the left side of our page. It says View Jobs, and it basically copies our website. So you can also post your job through the Facebook page as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, that's really the thing.
Yeah, so I mean, you don't have to necessarily go to the website. Once you are on Facebook, you can post a job through Facebook, and you can view the jobs through Facebook. It just copies our website on Facebook.
Okay. Now, you have a seminar coming up.
Yes, we sure do. I'm so excited.
Okay. Do you this is okay. Let's talk about the seminar.
Yes.
The date is
The date is July 7th. That is this Friday.
This is Friday already.
This Friday, today is July 4th, July 7th is our seminar.
And what time is this?
It is at 10:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m.
Okay, so
It's 1 hour long.
So you could petition your boss for a website.
Yeah.
If you have a boss and you're looking for another job, you could petition them for the offer.
Yeah, you just ask them to take an early lunch. It's just 1 hour. We promise you it's going to be 1 hour of a lot of information. It's going to be very interactive.
And of course, if you don't have a job,
it's ideal. I think this seminar in particular is very timely considering the grads from the high school and the college as well. It gives them, again, insights on tips or into tips of how to ace an interview, how to present yourself. Because you can have a winning resume. Someone can help you craft that winning resume. But remember, you come to the interview and now that's, I like to say, your second impression, because your resume is the first impression. No, this is the impression in person. You have to know how to, like I say, body language, your posture, your tone, all of that good stuff.
But you got to be able to reflect that.
And you have to reflect the awesome resume. So we can't, and I have seen it, well-written resumes, and like, oh my God, I want to meet this person. And then when they come, it's like, so like, you inflate me to deflate me.
And the person that's doing the interview, the employer or the human resource person, will know that the resume is...
It doesn't reflect the person.
If it's not fake, it ain't not together right.
I mean, because, okay, let's be real. If you could find all these awesome templates on the web, you just put in resume templates, whatever the case may be, and then you just populate your information, and you have a winning resume. That's your first impression, but you have a second impression.
And you have to be able to live up
to that first impression.
Yeah. So, and where is it? Where is the seminar?
It's being hosted at the Mariners Inn, Warren's conference room. So.
And I bet it must cost a ton of money, huh?
No, it's actually free. It's actually free, and I mean, persons may say, but it's free because we want to reach the young people especially, right? If you're looking at a job, chances are you don't have money, right? Right. So it's a way of us directly reaching out to people. We want to show you the way. Like I said earlier, show me the way, a roadmap to employment. And we have decided to make this particular seminar free so that we can, again, empower our young people, and we can also equip them with the skills and the techniques needed to obtain gainful employment. So this seminar is free. We are super excited. Like, we can't wait for July 7th. We have a lot in store. The team has a lot in store for this seminar.
Okay. Do you have a pre-registration? Or?
No, we don't have a pre-registration. We just ask that you be on time so we can start on time and end on time. So it starts at 10:30 sharp. So if you're there at least by 10:15 or later, so we can have you seated, all well seated. We have packs that we already have set up for you with different handouts, tips, that kind of thing. We will have an interactive session. It's going to be very, very impactful. I mean, we have role play scenarios, case studies, so you can understand. Because we really, 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 really want to equip you.
It's going to be like reality.
Yeah, so it's not going to be like, you're going to sit down there and like, oh my goodness, they are lecturing me. No, you have to come ready to learn. Like I said, I'm super excited. We're super excited. You have to come ready to learn. So don't think that you're going to come, have a seat, a paper and a pen, and just write.
Real situation role play.
Yes, we're going to have real situation role play. Okay, we're going to give you scenarios. What will you do, or what do you think you should do? And then we're going to go through them and tell you, okay, this is what you should do. Because if I can continue, a lot of time employers going to tell you, for example, be honest. Be honest with me. Right? That's a trick question. They want you to be honest, yes, but you need to know how honest you should be. Right? Because if you're a bit too honest, you may not get the job.
You may say something that
concerning to the employer. So it's like things like that we want to share with you, that we're not telling you that you should lie or not tell the truth on the interview, but you need to know what all to say and what not to say. Another famous one.
Managing information.
Yes, another one is that employers would normally start and say, tell me about yourself. And then you start off, well, I'm 21 years old, I'm a single mother of 3. We meant, tell me about yourself professionally. In other words, what do you bring to the table? So like I said, I don't want to give the whole seminar now, But those are just things that we want to like just touch on
tips, yeah.
that they could understand. We just want to show you the way. We really, 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 really want to show you the way.
We're going to take a break.
Thank you.
Yes. We're going to take a break for a word from our sponsors. I'm here with Ms. Rakima Turnbull. She's the Managing Director of Hirebvi. It's an employment agency bringing employers and employees together in terms of work, and really, really interesting stuff. Great idea, great personality.
Thank you.
And we hope that you take advantage of these opportunities that this agency is presenting. We're taking a break forward from our sponsors. When we come back, we're going to talk about some other services that Hirebvi provides as well. Keep it locked right here to Spotlight.
Spotlight is brought to you by Tortola Concrete Limited and CTL Home Center, the best products for the lowest prices, period.
Welcome back to Spotlight. I'm having a very interesting discussion with Rakima Turnbull. She's the Managing Director of Hirebvi, and we're talking about her organization, her website that puts job seekers and employers together. Really, really interesting idea. Really, really, really good stuff. And you know, you were talking about how the benefits to employers in terms of getting the word out to the job seekers. And you mentioned the Facebook page. And I noticed that you also publish newsletters as well.
Yes, we definitely do that as well. Once you post a job with us, we make every effort to get your job in the eyes of, you know, potential job seekers, or even, how should I say, appropriate candidates, qualified candidates. So we not only post it to our website, we put it on Facebook, and we also send out emails to our following job seekers so they can know you should come back to the website because we have posted this job. We also have something called a job alert, and how this works is that the job seekers can create a job alert. What they do, they go to the website, job seekers, create a job alert, and you put in different keywords. So if we ever post a job with, let's say, sales, customer service, if that was in your job alert, it immediately notify you and say, hey, we have posted a job
That is
with
awesome.
this keyword that you saved as a job alert.
Yeah, you got a job here that you're interested in.
That you will be interested in, because it basically, like I say, you would create that job alert. So that's the other way that we, like I said, we make every effort to get your job in front of the right people, in front of the right candidates.
All right, cool. Now, your cost was $45 for 2 weeks, $75 for a month, or for 4 weeks.
Yes.
And what about persons who, you know, don't have big businesses, or persons who need say nonprofit organizations that need employees, because they need employees as well.
Yes, that's a mouthful. Well, we do, like I said, we do charge $45 to post your job for 2 weeks, or $75 for 1 month. For the nonprofit organization, we do give a discounted rate. So, you know, they can contact us and we can work with them and give them something, because we realize they are a nonprofit organization. Now, we also offer additional services, and something like headhunting, we offer contingency recruitment. So you may be an employer, you just don't have that much time to go through all these applications. We will assist you with that. So we do charge a fee, you know, based off of, I can say it's 3.75 based off of your candidate's first year base salary, all right? And you only pay us that fee if we find a candidate that matches what you're asking for.
And you decide to hire that
And you decide to hire that candidate. So that's the only time that you will give us, or you will pay us this money. So we assist you in cutting that time down a lot shorter. So you give us the requirements. I'm looking for a bilingual person, you know, a receptionist. They must be like bilingual. They must have at minimum a high school diploma with, let's say, 1 to 2 years experience in an office setting. So you give us exactly what you want, and we go look for that person.
And you need it, and you need to have it in a month.
In a month time, because you will say, okay, I need this person in a month time. Obviously, it will give us a little time to go and find your exact match. We have to know we try to come as close as we can to what you're asking us for.
Okay. Any other, do you assist with any specialties for employees as well? I mean, because a lot of our young people, we have, some of us have challenges with writing,
Yes.
reading and arithmetic.
Yes. Yes, like I say, our main goal is to, we like to put it this way, connect job seekers to the employers. So in essence, we have, I would say, two target audience. We have the job seekers and we have the employers, right? For the job seekers, we do offer additional services to them. We do assist them with writing their resume or crafting their resume. So if they need assistance, we can assist them in that area. We can review your resume and tell you, you should remove things like this. You should have a professional email address. I can't stress this enough. You need to have an email address that says your first and last name, or your first initial, your last name at whatever, Gmail, Outlook, MSN, whatever it is, right? So we would assist you
Something easy to remember.
Yes.
Yeah.
So not princesskima@gmail, no. // underscore dash 2019678910 @gmail.com. No, it should be your first and your last name, or your first initial and your last name. So we would assist you in reviewing your resume, giving you pointers, or even assisting you in crafting your resume. Again, we think our service is also timely. I mean, we have been doing this for a while, almost 2 years now. And especially for the grads coming out of high school, we want to assist you. We want to help you. We want to employ you. We want to equip you. So we want them to come to us. Let us help you do it the correct way, right? So like I say, we offer resume writing
Employees have to
services.
pay?
Employees, they will pay a small fee, just obviously for our time, but it's nothing that you can't afford to pay.
You mean that's it?
That's for resume writing only.
But if not for seeking a job?
No, that's absolutely free. It's no cost. You go onto the website as a job seeker, you browse all night long for free, you apply for jobs for free. We understand that you're applying for a job because you need money.
Yeah.
So we won't charge you for that service, but we would charge for the resume writing service. And I say that is an affordable fee. It's only $25, and I'm quite sure you can find $25 from mom, dad, someone would easily give that to you because they know it's towards your future.
Yes, all right, that's cool. Now, persons who, how do persons get in touch with you, the organization, if they want to talk to you directly? Because I don't know, I don't know how much a need it is to talk to you directly, because it seems like everything is so webified.
Well, I mean, there is a personal aspect. I don't want you to think that it's all on the internet and you shouldn't have a conversation with a human being. So yes, you can contact us on the web, obviously, hirebvi.com. There's a contact form. You can call us directly at 442-HIRE. So that's 442-4473. You
442-HIRE, that's
yes,
easy.
442-HIRE. It's easy.
Yeah,
we want you to remember this stuff.
Yeah.
You can email us as well. That's info@hirebvi.com. We are on Facebook, and we are very active on Facebook. So you can also send us a message on Facebook. That's facebook.com/hirebvi.
What else would it be, right?
Yes, what else would it be?
All right, another exciting development is that you have an app.
We have an app for that. Yeah, we do have an app. I guess it sends me excitement. We do have an app for that. Our app came about because we are always on our devices. And we like to say as you have opportunity in the palm of your hands, right? So we're always on our devices, we have data. So what other way to make it easier for you? So you can go into for the iPhone users, we do have it in your store. The Android users, the same way. We also have it in the Amazon store, and it's free.
You just download it.
You just go to the store, you look for Hirebvi, and you download the app. So once you open the app, you have available to you all the different jobs and that kind of thing. And even employers can post their jobs through the app as well.
Okay, but you can't apply through the app.
You can apply to the app. You can do whatever you can do on the website, you can do on the app.
So the thing with the app is that you don't have to go and you don't have to remember the website.
No, you don't have to go to your browser.
Yeah,
no.
You just touch
the app, it comes up, and everything is there. You do what you have to do.
Wow,
at no cost. So the app is free. We have an app for that.
That's great. Now we have about, I don't know, 5 or so minutes remaining. I want to talk a little bit of politics.
Okay.
You ain't afraid of nothing. You ain't afraid of nothing, Jack.
What they say, I never scared.
You ain't never scared. You ain't afraid of nothing. No. But how is the economy? How is the job, employment, employee situation in the territory? Are you finding it difficult to get jobs to match employees with? Do you have more jobs than employees, or more employees than more job seekers than jobs? And you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. I'm listening. I'm listening. What I would say is that I find we have a lot of job seekers versus the amount of jobs. I don't think it's right to say that our market is not as lucrative to some extent. I think the problem is that we have a lot of work permit applications coming through the doors. And I think that it's about time that we give our BVI landers the opportunity. I think it's about time that we embrace our BVI landers and we empower them, because we can do similar. I'm not saying that we shouldn't hire external expertise, but I'm saying that it's time that we have our BVI landers shadow the external expertise that we would hire. And I say all this to say is that we have a lot of grads, recent grads coming out of the different high schools and even our local college.
Right.
And where are we going to put them?
Yeah.
Right? We have created the educational opportunity. We have to now create the workforce for them, a place to put them. The government clearly cannot accommodate everyone. It's impossible.
Right.
So we have to look to the private sectors as well. And like I say, a lot of the jobs that I see come to my website, I mean, I'm not sure as to how many expats would be hired to these jobs. But even when we walk into different venues, we see is that expat dealing with us. And I'm not saying this to say that we shouldn't also give the expats an opportunity.
But let's face it,
right?
if you're in your country and you need a job, and there's a job available that you can do,
exactly,
you should be doing that job.
I think so too.
I think every country on earth has that policy. I don't see anything wrong with that. And it doesn't mean that we hate expats.
Exactly.
And they shouldn't take it that
so
way.
I'm very careful how I craft my words.
But that's true. We always have to be careful how we say that. But I think the expats themselves who come to the Virgin Islands know that in their country, whatever jobs are available that they can do, they get the opportunity. Everybody,
Definitely, and that's why, again, I want to really big up Mr. Kettle at Botanic Service Station. I mean, what he has done for the young people in terms of giving those 7 young men an opportunity.
Yes.
And sometimes it's just that these young people, all they want is an opportunity. I can do it if you give me that opportunity.
Just a chance.
Just a chance. I just want one chance to prove to you that I can do this. You know, I have this. So, like I said, I don't think it's right to say that our market isn't as lucrative. I think that it's about time that our government put down their foot as it relates to our labor laws and the amount of expats we process at the Labor Department in terms of how many expats we bring in and for what particular role. And if we're going to bring them in, it should be a situation where, okay, it probably be a 1 to 2 year stint, so they stay for that period. However, a BVI lander should understudy them. A BVI lander should shadow them.
Well, you know that's in the law.
It is in the law.
But we don't enforce
so
it.
let's say we should put down our foot. It's about time that we enforce it. Because you're going to have a lot of...
Our young people depend on it.
Exactly. You're going to have a lot of our young people and all BVI landers unemployed. We already have it, and it has worse to get because an amount came out this year, next year another amount going to come out. And it's going to get worse until we decide to do something about it.
Well, no, it's being said that our young people are not qualified. And they don't. At first, it used to be, well, they're not qualified, and then we qualify them, and then it's now said they don't have the experience, and then we give them the experience, but they don't quite understand.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the goalposts keep shifting.
I understand.
I mean, are you seeing this in the environment where we do in fact have the qualifications, but we are believing something that someone else is saying in their own interest? They want to hire expats, so they make the excuse that we're not qualified, but that's only a myth. You find that we got qualified local people.
I do find that we have qualified local people that can do the job. Like I say, Hirebvi phone or phone does not stop. ringing. It rings all the time, and it's people that locals that are qualified. We do have a database
You
with
get all the resumes.
and we go through the resumes, and these are qualified people. But like you said, a lot of the time, the employers already have this person in mind that they want to basically hire.
Right.
So what you see they will do, they will either run to the newspaper or sometimes even hire BVI, and they will advertise just to meet that requirement of 2 weeks advertisement. And I think that it is now for the Labor Department to also put down their foot in terms of their employment services unit to stop this, because we know it's happening. That these employers, they come with that
and a lot of the
preconceived notion.
a lot of the descriptions are hyped up. The qualification required is totally unnecessary for the type of job.
Yeah, because they already have the person in mind, so they
try
craft
to show you off,
they
yeah.
craft the ad to match that particular person. But it's not that you will need a master's degree for a receptionist role, or to speak 4 languages.
Yeah.
It must be what, French, Spanish, English, and Mandarin. Just saying.
Yeah.
But you know, at the end of the day, they craft it in a way that only that particular person would be qualified, and we have to look deeper. Meaning us as a territory, and even the Labor Department has to look deeper in these job listings and these job vacancies as well, because we do have locals that can do the job. We do have qualified people that can do the job.
Well, you hear it from you hear it from Sister Rekkie. Well, she in the business, she know what she's talking about. Yeah, but I mean, we felt that way for a long time, and I'm glad you said that, because really the government needs to get on the ball with that and make sure that our young persons who have just graduated and who have been seeking employment for quite some time are able to make a living in their country. I mean, it's a natural thing.
If I can add to it, I know the government, they are trying as well. I know Honorable Maron Walwin has his group where he have the youth employment services. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So I know they are trying, but I mean, yes, he is trying with the group, right? Mm-hmm. And I do assist them from time to time, you know, giving my tips and assisting that particular group as well. Mm-hmm. But it's also for the same government to enforce that these employers give the group of an opportunity.
It's got to be this coordinated.
Exactly.
Coordinated effort. Yeah.
It takes 2 hands to clap.
Yeah.
So it can't be that youth employment services pushing the young people and giving them the skills and the tips and techniques, and then Labor giving out work permits to foreigners. I mean, at the end of the day, it's going to take 2 hands to clap. So we have to do something. Yeah.
According to the kids, that makes sense.
My daughter always says, that makes sense.
That makes sense. Yeah.
That is true. I mean, it is what it is. It's a reality.
And it's something that needs to be
and it needs to be addressed immediately.
Well, we are at the turn of the clock.
Yes.
You know, I didn't think
this was awesome.
I didn't think the time was going to go so fast. You know, but the seminar is coming up.
Yes, if I can get about 2, 3, 4, 5 words more in. The seminar is coming up, right? And it's under the theme, Show Me the Way, a Roadmap to Employment. It's all about acing the interview. It's 10:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m., 1 hour, on July 7th at the Marina Inn Moorings conference room. So, like I said, it's geared for, recent grads or any persons wanting to know what are those tips and techniques on how I can ace the interview. It's only 1 hour long, and it's going to be very impactful. A lot of information, like I said earlier. It's not going to be the sit-down lecture where you just take a pen and paper and take notes. It can be very interactive.
When you finish, you know what
when you're finished, you can walk out that door and go to that interview, and you can ace it.
Great. That's how you get time for. You can reach out.
Yes, we can be reached at info@hirebvi.com. We can also reach at 442-HIRE, that's 442-4473, or check us out on the web, that's hirebvi.com. Don't forget to download that app at no cost, Hirebvi.
Right. And facebook.com.
We are on Facebook as well, /Hirebvi.
Rekkie, it's been a real pleasure.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. It was my pleasure. Okay, yes, Spotlight, of course, is seen live here Tuesdays at 8 p.m. on JTV Channel 55 and rebroadcast Sundays at 2 p.m. Next week, the spotlight is going to shine on the BVI finance. Yeah, you know, that's been in the news. A report has just come out. A counter report has come out. We're going to get the facts. We're going to get all the information about the challenges and accomplishments of BVI Finance and how we need to support this important industry that brings in the income that we spend in the Virgin Islands. So make sure you tune into Spotlight next week. Watch Spotlight on demand at jtblive.net, like our Facebook page, facebook.com/SpotlightBVI. Catch up with all the latest spotlights and check for upcoming guests and topics. And of course, you could also, check out everything that goes on Spotlight, Umoja, and Eduenka Facebook pages. All is like one entity that, you could check out any of those entities and get the information. I'm Eduenka reminding you that when the spotlight is on, you see the facts. Peace and blessings.
Spotlight is brought to you by Ocean Conversion BVI Limited and BVI Tourist Board. We are one BVI.